house. We got Ben in the driver's seat. We got Carrie up in the driver's seat helping us out, co-hosting this. We got Byron, we got Bernie, we got Nick, Lorraine. So many of our friends are here. And now we're going live on YouTube. You're going to see that little message on there saying, got it. And that just lets you know, hey, we're streaming it out there to YouTube. I can get back and relax because I got the dogs up on the background here. Remember, everybody, this is what we talked about the other day, is having these dogs up on here. And I had to make the video just 2 minutes right before we started our show. So let's have a sip of water, everybody. Let's make sure we're staying hydrated. And I got a backup. I got a bottle of water and I got a glass of water. Again, welcome to everybody on YouTube and everybody on Zoom, everybody at the Sulpicio Center. Hi, everybody. Everybody at North Shore, not North Shores, at North County, and even everybody down at Gerber Center. And we got people all over the place who are joining us, some folks from home. And I'm here. It looks like I'm in the dog pound because I have these two French Bulldogs. And remember, this is, I believe it's called Diamond Art. This is what our co-host Carrie, one of her latest pieces that she was working on. And look at this, every one of these individually put down on there. Again, great job, Carrie. I'm excited to have this up on the background. We'll have this up today throughout the workout. I have another video too that we might bring up that's going to be not as cool as this, but we'll try to work out to it. And we'll see, Bernie. And we'll try to, have a little fun with this exercise. We got our friend Karen joining in, so let's give a moment. Let's check in with Ben. What do you think about that breathe motto? Did anybody ask in the beginning?
No one really asked. I was going to say, let's have your mom do it at the beginning and then
Nick had his hand up.
Well, Nick has been doing it a lot.
Nick does it a lot. Let's have my mom do it. Nick, you might get to do it at the end. We'll see. You might have to earn that coveted spot. My mom's got it right now in the opening. And
okay. You're not up on YouTube yet. Just FYI.
It says I'm up on YouTube.
Okay.
It showed me. I'm watching myself on YouTube. That was weird. I just might want to refresh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. Breathe out the sad. Breathe in your best. And breathe out the worst. And breathe in your power. So you reach your goals first.
Reaching those goals first. Nice job, everybody. That's my mom right there. And again, I'm really excited always to get to work out with my family and with my friends. And you got to remember that when you're getting into exercise and it's becoming a part of your life, you might be the only one who's doing it. You might be the only one in the house. You might be the only one of your friends who's starting off exercising. But that's okay. And with the friends, share that with folks. And you're going to see it's going to really bring a lot of joy to folks. I think I heard something on YouTube pop up there in the background. That was, yep, I'm getting a head nod. That's affirmative. Let's go ahead and have a sip of water and we're going to get warmed up. I got something for us to try out with our warm up too. Let's go ahead and try this out. Dogs back up here in a second. But we're going to do, we're working on head exercises, working out our neck and our shoulders. And I wanted to think about, I like doing shapes and numbers and the alphabet and things like that. And so what I want to try to do is see about doing these shapes and kind of, again, just spelling them out with our body. Let me find them here. Where's the new shapes? Here it is, shapes new. That's what I called it. The first shape I think we're starting off is with a triangle. So if you can imagine a triangle, we're just going to kind of go, down, over, and then up, making that triangle shape. Kind of, again, thinking about drawing it with our nose. We're going to get to do each one a couple times. So here we go. Let's try it out. So again, we got the triangle. Let me scoot over this way just a little bit. So I'm going to go starting up here. We're going to go down across the bottom and then just up. So this is just making that classic triangle shape with our nose going down across the bottom, and up. All right, now we're going to a square. So I'm going to go across the top, down, across the bottom, up the side, across the top, down, across the bottom, up the side, across the top. Maybe switch it, go the other way, down, across the bottom, and up. Ooh, what do we got next? A heart. Let's try that out. I'm gonna start at the bottom of the heart. We go up, kind of make the top, and then go down. So at the top, we kind of have like a little letter M, two little hills, and then down to the point at the bottom. Going up with my nose, up, and finish off that heart. And now a star. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be tough. So we're going up, down, over, in, down, up, down, up, over, in, up, down, over, in, down, up. Wow, that was tough. Let's try out a hexagon. Here we go. So we're going up and then across the top and then down to the bottom, across the bottom, up to the middle, up to the top, across the top, down to the side, down to the bottom, across the bottom, up to the side. Woo, tough. All right, a circle, pretty simple. Just kind of drawing a circle right there in front of your face. Just maybe, again, I like to think about drawing it with my nose. Imagine I got a pin stuck on my nose here. This would be drawing a circle shape in the air. Ooh, a chevron. Well, look at that, a chevron. So that's a kind of a down and over. Let me try it this way. So I'm going up, over. So down to the middle, and then down to the middle here. The center, call that the center. Oh, well, we switched it up. Down, over, up, over, down, over. Tough. Going up and going over. Ooh, nice. Good job, everybody. Back to the dogs for a second. Again, remember, when we're working on moving our head and our neck around, doing any type of movements where you're being thoughtful about the movement, well, that's an exercise, and that's what we're looking to do. We're looking to kind of make that connection with our neck. Let's do a couple that we didn't do. Let's do the ear lift. So let's go ahead and see. Look at that. I'm trying to get my ear up here with this dog's ear. It's like he's going to tell me a secret. I'm also bringing my shoulder down. Ooh, this feels good. It's a nice stretch. Bring it back into the middle. Take a deep breath. Relax. And then let's bring that other side, bringing the ear up and then bringing the shoulder down. You're going to feel it in the side of your neck. You're going to stretch that neck out and then holding it up there, bringing it back down. Let's go ahead and do giraffe head turtleneck. So let's go ahead and go giraffe head, bringing our head out, bringing my chin out over my legs, not trying to lean forward, just in the neck, just the neck. Bring it out as far as it feels comfortable, and then we're going to bring it back. We're going to bring our neck back. We're going to have it back here. You're going to feel the muscles in the back of your neck. 3, 2, and 1. Nick, what do you think these dogs, what do you think their names are? I don't know. Remember, if you don't know something, you can do shoulder shrug, classic, I don't know. It's also the trapezius raise. It's our first exercise that's going to be using our neck and what we call our shoulders, right? We kind of call this area our shoulders. The shoulders, it's a name for a lot of muscles. Imagine like a mall. Who's ever been to like a mall? We have a lot of shops. All right. A lot of shops make up the mall. Well, our body's the same way. We have a lot of different areas. They have a lot of different things they do, but they also work together as a whole, as a team. In this case, it's to help move our body. For the mall, it's to help us all be with the best fashion, right? Let's go ahead and bring those shoulders down. Let's hold them down. That was a lot of up and down. Now let's just hold them down, holding them there for 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and do a squeeze now. Squeezing our arm against the side of our body. My hands are not right here. I'm not pulling my arm over. I'm just pushing in with my arms. 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and bring those shoulders up by our ears. Hold it again for 3, 2, 1. Let's bring one side down and keep one side up. There you go. One side down, one side up. You got to get it adjusted. 3, 2, switch. Let's go. One side down, the other side's up. We're going to do this one again. We're going to go back and do it again. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Switch it out. One goes down, the other goes up. Nothing else on my body is really moving except my mouth. But here we go. One side's up, one side's down. And then 3, 2, 1. Let's switch it out again. You have to be thoughtful. You got to think about it. Your body's going to want to do one thing. You got to do the other thing. Look, I was moving my head over. I want to keep my head straight. Bring my shoulder up. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Go ahead and shake it out a little bit. Let's do a little shake. Just moving your body. Now you can see I'm not moving my arms a whole lot, creating the energy inside kind of with my core. Now, if your arms move, that's okay. But I want you to think about kind of creating that energy here and then letting your shoulders and your arms just kind of relax and just be along for the ride. 3, 2, 1. All right, good. So we did a little strict movement, and then we did a little free movement. Let's go ahead and go one more time. Let's get those shoulders moving with the circle. So move them around. I'm going to go sideways here so you can see imagine I got both going on. I got a tight, confined space here. This was going to show you if you were in a tight space here. Like, remember those old desks at school? You don't have a lot of room. I don't have a lot of room. I got a chair here and I got a table here, and I can still kind of work those shoulder circles, moving them around, moving them forward and backward. There we go. Nice, good stuff. This is a good one here. And again, we're getting our neck is still kind of involved. All right, 3, 2, and 1. All right, good stuff. So we got our neck and we got kind of the trapezius part of our shoulder. We also started to get our armpits a little warmed up. Let's go ahead and think about getting maybe our biceps and triceps warmed up and the deltoid. We can do that with the curl to overhead press with the tricep extension. Remember, it's 3 moves, and we're going to practice it with one arm, then we're going to do the other arm. And if you want to have a little bit of weight for this one, you can even grab a light weight, not too heavy. So we're going to have our arm extended out as far out as we can. Even if it's out in front of our body, we're going to try to extend that arm out as far as we can. We're going to bring it in with the bicep, go up over our head. The deltoid's helping us out, down to the back of our head. Tap on the head, back up, back down, and then back down or back out. So here we go. Let's go for 5 on this side. So we're going to go 1, 1, 1, bringing it down, out. There we go. So we got in, up, down, tap, up, down, out. 2, in, up, down, out. For 3, here we go. In, up, down, out. For 4, in, up, down, and 5. Now, who's feeling that in 3 spots I mentioned, right? Bicep, tricep, and the deltoid. That's where I'm feeling it. Let's go ahead and go to the other arm. And so again, I can't lower my arm straight down because of my seating arrangement. So what I'm going to do is bring my arm straight out in front of my body. You can lower your arm straight down if you can. Here we go. So we're going to go in, up, down behind our head. Give a little tap, going up, down, and out. We'll have a little water break after this one. In, up, down behind our head, up, down, and out. Here we go. In, up, bending down behind our head, up, down, and out. We got 2 more to go. And now I'm starting to feel the bicep. Now I'm starting to feel it in the bicep and the shoulder. Let's bring it down and out. I'm starting to notice this muscle here in my arm. It's having to control and stabilize. Nice job. All right, we're going to try that with both arms. And we're going to do it 2 different ways. We're going to bring both arms together and then both arms to the side. Let's have a sip of water before this in case somebody's body's thirsty. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is with our arms close together, we're going to go in, we're going to go up, we're going to go down, we're going to go up, down, and then back down in the middle. And if you saw, I kind of had my hands in a fist, and I kind of had my hands close together right here. You can also go out in front of your body, go up, up, down, up, down, out. So bicep curl, overhead press. This is the tricep extension. Back down, back out. Let's do 2 more of these. That'll give us 5. Bringing it down, bringing it up. This looks like a big cheer, kind of in slow motion, like you were just given a big bouquet of flowers and you're holding it up and you're kind of cheering with it. Bringing it down and out. Now let's do both arms separate. Try not to put your arms down. Try not to let them relax yet. Let's have both arms separate and feel the difference. Going up, up, down. I got both arms kind of coming down together. Up, down, and out. Here we go. Up, down. Now, if you start to get a little bit of a rhythm, you can just kind of go with it now. Now that you have the pattern. Up, behind our head. Up, down in front. Back out. Up, up, down, up, down, down. Let's go 2 more of these. Up, up, down. Look, I'm getting the dogs right here. Right, I'm grabbing them by the ears. Here we go. Last one, bringing it up, down, and up. All right, now let's think. Are you feeling this muscle right here? Remember, that's your bicep. Your bicep. The back of your arm. Your tricep and your deltoid. They worked as a team with the muscles in your trapezius, muscles in your neck, muscles in your armpit, and muscles that were in your core. That team all worked together to perform those exercises. But the big ones that we wanted to focus on were the bicep, tricep, and deltoid. Let's go ahead and do, let's try out the shapes again with our arms. We're going to try to do those shapes with our arms. So you can do it with 1 arm. You can do it with 2 arms. I'm going to try both. I'm going to try. So imagine a triangle. You're going to draw a triangle in the air with your arm. If you want to try to do this with your foot, you could potentially do it sitting down, moving your leg in the shape of the shape. Or if you were standing up, you could hold onto the wall. And you could draw a triangle with your leg. That's going to work on some of that leg stability. Let's try this out. All right, here we go. So legs or arms, here we go. First one up, we know it's the triangle. So I'm going to go with 2. I'm going to go across the bottom, up, down, over, up, down, over, up, down. I'm going to reverse it if I can get one. There we go, bringing it up, doing the 2-arm chop. The next one I'm going to do with 1 hand, I'm going to do with the right hand. So this is a square, so I'm going up, up, down, over, up, over. So I'm just making a square. And you could do a square too. We're going over the way, going down the side, across the bottom, up the top, over, down. I'm going to do the next one's with this hand, left hand with my doing a heart. I'm going to draw the heart. There we go. Going up, doing the top, doing the other little bump there. I'm going to try reversing it. Ooh, this is taking some stability from our shoulder to draw the shape. It's going to require stability, and it's going to, oh my gosh, the star. I'm going to go back to 2 hands for this. So I'm going up, over. Here we go. Down, down over here, over here, up across the top, over to the right side, down to the right bottom, down to the left bottom, over to the left side, and then up to the top. The star is tough. Let's try the hexagons. I'm going across the top, down the side, down in the front, down across the bottom, up over here, up over here. Oh, this is a tough one too. I'm going to try this with the other hand real quick. Over, down, up, up. Ooh, I do kind of like that. Ooh, the circle. I'm going to do two hands doing the circle. I'm going to go in the same direction. Try that out, everybody. Try going both arms in the same direction, circling around. Now try reversing that direction. Both arms are going in the same direction. It's going to feel a little different than if you're, there we go. It's the chevron. Here we go. So I'm doing 2 hands up and over. It's like one of Alicia's block moves, maybe. going across, bringing it down, bringing it up, bringing it up. So it's kind of, oh, and here we're switching the chevron going this way. Where do we see these kind of markings at, huh? On the road. Sometimes when in the Navy, they have these on your sleeve, but they're up and down. Or they're not up and down, they're just up. Nice, that was it. There's the triangle again. Good job, everybody. Have a sip of water. The dogs are back up. Kind of fun. I'm feeling this now. I'm feeling muscles in my neck, in my shoulders, in my arms. Let's have a sip of water, and then we're going to maybe work on wrists. Which name? Oh, the chevron. Yeah. Chevron. Yeah. And I didn't either when I was in the Navy. When you get to your 4th promotion in the Navy, you get a chevron on your sleeve. And then as you get promoted, you get a couple more chevrons. You can have 3 chevrons on there. And then they start putting little rockers, the arch over the top. They call that a rocker. All right, chevrons. Let's go ahead and do a couple core exercises. I'm trying to think, what's a good kind of core exercise to do with a dog in the background? Which one are you doing, Ben? Ben started one up. Which one is that? Is that the abdominal squeeze? Ben's going the abdominal squeeze. Let's do it, everybody. Let's do the abdominal squeeze. Let's do a 5-second squeeze. And I want you to do the first one kind of light. And then the next one, make it squeeze a little tougher. And the third one, squeeze a little tougher. And then on the 4th one, we're going to go back to light again. So I want you to feel the difference in how you're controlling your abdominals. All right, here we go. 5 seconds. Here we go. This is a light abdominal squeeze. All the muscles. 3, 2, 1, and give it a squeeze. Not too bad. 3, 5, 4, 3. Not too hard. 2, 1, and relax. That's kind of the squeeze you want to be applying to your core throughout the day. Even when you're sitting down, when you're standing up, when you're doing things, that's the squeeze you want to be kind of squeezing with. Now let's squeeze a little bit harder. Let's try it out. Just a little bit tougher than that. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and squeeze. There we go. Squeeze it. You're going to feel more muscles now just got involved. Did you feel that? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Did you feel like that was something you couldn't do all day long, right? And did you feel maybe more muscles kind of started jumping in on it? Let's try it out. Let's go to the next squeeze up. We're going to squeeze even a little bit harder. Let's see if we can really get some muscles to squeeze for us and to fire up. 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Give it a good squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax. That is definitely something you can't hold all day long. Again, that's similar to the plank, like what Nick's always been showing us. That plank where you're squeezing, you're supporting your body with your abdominals. Now let's go back to the all day long squeeze. I want you to do the one that you think you could hold all day long. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and just give it a little bit of a squeeze. And we're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2. I like these dogs. I really think Carrie did a great job on the dogs. Let's go on to our next exercise. Notice I didn't say relax. That means you're still holding, right? You're still squeezing. Let's try out an exercise with that squeeze still in effect. Let's go ahead and we're just going to pat the dogs on top of the head, but we're going to do it across our body and we're going to do it on the same side. So let's start with going across our body. So we are right over here, pat the dog on the head, and I'm squeezing. You're squeezing too. Here we go. Right hand, give it a pat. Right hand up here, give it a pat. Left hand, squeezing. I still have that all day squeeze going on. I'm still holding the squeeze. And do you feel a difference in your twists? They kind of, maybe they're a little more like in control. You have a little more control over your upper body. Looks like next up, we're going to be getting a cow. I don't know what it's going to look like. I wonder if it's going to be a brown cow, black and white cow, spotted cow, striped cow. Have you anybody seen a striped cow? I don't know if I have. All right, now let's go for a pat on top of it. Keep that squeeze going. I almost lost mine. I almost relaxed. I was dreaming about the picture that Carrie's going to do for us, and I stopped thinking about the squeeze. Back to thinking about the squeeze. Now I'm going to just go up over my shoulder and give the dog a little pat on the head. So I'm reaching, and again, I'm kind of stretching my core. And maybe I'm going to reach up kind of as high as I can, up, maybe reaching up behind my head, like I'm trying to reach up here and kind of get that dog on his ear up there. There's another dog right there. So I got my arm going back. I'm stretching all these muscles. All these muscles are getting stretched, and then I'm bringing it down, and then I'm bringing it up, and like, I'm still squeezing. I'm not totally relaxed, and I'm squeezing. But look at this, everybody. I'm stretching muscles while I'm engaging those muscles. So again, it's pretty neat. We got our arm out there. We got our stretch going on. Let's go for 5 more of these. Squeeze and stretch. 5, 4, reaching up over our head. 3, I stand on the same side. 2, I'm trying to get that dog. There we go. And 1. Woo. All right, now I'm going to say relax, but we know what that means. That means that we're not going to totally relax. We're not just done. We're not done with our core for the rest of the day. I want you to think about it. Pay attention to how that felt, how those abdominal squeezes, how you were able to kind of hold one a lot more than the others. And that one that you can hold, I want you to keep checking yourself throughout the day. If you're sitting down right now or standing up, let's take a moment and let's just kind of check our posture. And let's think, is our head feeling strong? Is our neck feeling strong? Mine is. I hope yours is too. Let's go ahead and get to our shoulders. Let's feel. Are our shoulders moving around? Are they feeling? Am I talking to them? Like, am I able to do what I want them to do? I've got my. What about elbows? Got my elbows up. I got my up and down. I got my forward and back. I got my rotation. Check off that side. I'm going to go to this side, up and down, checking it out with the chicken wing. Forward and back, and then do the rotation. All right, good. We're checking that off. What about with our arms? We got up and down, bringing them up and down. Now, if we can't make it all the way up, that's okay. We got to take note. How high up can we make it? Maybe I get one here and one here. Maybe I'm getting them both here. All right, we got to make note of where we're getting them up and down. What do we got? Forward and backward, right? Bringing them forward and backward. Checking that one off. Here we go. Forwards and backwards. And this might be with one arm going back, one arm going forward. Maybe it's not going across. Maybe it's just going forward and backwards. All right, we want to check that off. We want to make sure we got that one there. There we go, forward and backwards. Of course, we want to do that big arm rotation. That's real similar to our elbows though. And that's still just getting all these muscles here. It's getting all these muscles all up in here. There's a lot of them. I didn't even just get them all. There's that many muscles that are up in our shoulder that support this arm. And if we train them, if we take care of them, then we know that we're going to have the best opportunity at using our arms to the best of our abilities. What about forward and backward with our body? What about I can do a little bit of a rock forward? I can do a little bit of a reach, maybe reaching over my head with both arms, reaching up and then bringing it back down. It's kind of like something we do in Coach Emily's yoga classes too, bringing it down. Who signed up on Coach Emily's yoga team? I know some of you are. And that's great. She's got a new workout on there, the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 meditation for the senses. That's on the app now. And also today on the app is Nick's March Madness basketball bicep challenge. I forgot what I called it. Let's tuck it in one more time. Bring it back up. What about side to side with our core? Side to side with the core. Now I'm doing this sitting down. If you're standing up, you can do this too. You're just going to move at the hips. Just going to lean over as far as you feel comfortable and then just kind of bringing it back. Kind of, this is like a grandfather clock going tick-tock at the metronome going tick-tock. All right, what about rotation from the hips? What about rotation up in our spine and our body? And that's where we have the body circle. Remember the body circle. So you can start with kind of a neck circle where you're trying to get your head kind of underneath something. It was very pleasant. I just had a question about how was my Easter, and it was very pleasant. I did a lot of gardening, which is something I really enjoy doing, and I was doing a lot of this. I was leaning down, and I was picking out weeds. Let's go ahead and switch directions on that body circle. Let's do about 3 or 4 each way, and I was down on my hands and knees quite a bit, just in the garden, trying to get all of it looking great for spring and for my daughter's birthday's coming up, and so I want her to have a beautiful garden. She's getting older. She's almost walking. She's not quite walking. And I'm going to be working on my garden to try to make it a place where even as a baby, she'll be able to go outside and enjoy. And right now, it's more of an adult garden, and you have to watch your step sometimes. You don't want to bump into certain things. And so we're going to make sure that those things aren't there, like the cactus. Remember the other day I had the cactus in my thumb, and no way that we want little baby Sophia learning about the cactus. Let's go ahead, and if you're standing up, I want you to work on the high knee lift. If you are sitting down, we're going to be working on a high elbow stretch. So Nick, this is for you to work on that single leg balance. So let's go ahead and stand up. If you need to, hold on to the wall. You can use stable support. You can hold on to the wall with stable support, or you can try the balancing on your own. And this is what I want us to do. So we're going to start off and we're going to do some tempo. If you are standing up, it's going to feel like at times like you're running in place, because we're going to be going quickly with our knees. All right. So Nick, there you go. If you're standing up, you're going to be picking up those knees. So like kind of like you're marching in place. If you're sitting down, we'll be doing the elbows. All right, let's start. Here we go. So we're going to go with the smooth tempo of going right, left, right, left, right, left. There we go. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Nice job, Nick. 1. There you go, Bernie. 2. 1 and 2. We're going to do 2 more like this. 1 and 2. All right, now we're going to do double time. So it's going to be twice the amount of arm raises and twice the amount of steps. This is going to be double time. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 1, 2. There you go, Nick. It's quick. It's going to be quick. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Quicker, Nick. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Keep it going. 10, 1, 9, 1, 8, 1, 7, 1, 6, 1, 5. Quick, Nick. 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, and 1. Woo! All right, we're going to do it again. And now this is going to be where it's going to feel like you're running. And Nick, you might not even get your knees up as high on this one. I just want you to think about just getting quick high knees. You might even want to use support for this so that you can move real quick. Try it out. Here we go. We're going to be going fast. We're going to be alternating right side, left side. We're going to be getting our core going. And take a deep breath. Here we go. 1 more. In through your nose. Out through your mouth or your nose. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Faster. Go, everybody. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2. There you go, Nick. Faster. Keep it going faster. Like you're dancing. Like you're dancing. Come on. Like Byron's leading us. Like we're dancing. Keep it moving. Go, Nick. Go, 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 Nick. Go. I'm watching you, man. I'm watching those knees come up. Keep them going. Here we go. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. One more time. Super slow. It already started. It started slow motion. Button was already hit. Ben and Carrie are in control of the slow motion button, so you never know when they're going to press it and it's going to go slow. Let's try out super slow motion. Let's go ahead and bring both of our arms up, even though we're going to have one's going to go up and one's going to go down at the same time. So let's think about that. So that reciprocating we've talked about. 3, 2, 1. So arms up, and then here we go. So we're going in slow motion. One arm's going up, the other arm is going down. And I feel like I have to talk very slowly as my body's moving slow. I feel like if I tried to talk fast, my body would want to move fast. This actually is a little bit of a challenge to talk quickly while still moving slowly. Let's switch them out. That was 1. That was how long it took me to do 1. Let's try this out. And remember, everybody, I'm not just relaxing my body. I'm holding both of my arms up by my deltoids, my trapezius, the muscles in my armpit. They're firing up right now. My pecs are fired up, my lats, my rhomboids. Oh, look at this switch. I was speeding up a little bit there. I was going pretty fast. Let's keep it going. Nice job, Nick. How slow can you go? There you go. I like it. Nick's going super slow. He's got it. He's got it going in. I'm still bringing it down. Who's still moving? Who's on rep number 2? Haven't finished number 2 yet. 3, 2, and 1. That was 2 repetitions of going super slow. When we went super fast, I don't even know how many we did. Maybe 40, maybe 50, maybe 100. I'm not sure. If you're on YouTube, you can go back, you can figure out, you can see how many we did. But remember, everybody, tempo is very important when you're exercising. You've seen it in basketball games recently. Remember, we just had March Madness in the San Diego State Aztecs. They got so far all the way to the championship game. And sometimes everybody's playing fast. And sometimes they're trying to slow it down. They're trying to catch their breath. They're trying to make a plan. It's hard to make a plan when you're moving very fast. And that goes for your body too. If your body is trying to make a movement plan, it can do that when it's moving slower. And what's a good example of that slow movement training? We see it every once in a while. I'm not going to give you the answer. What's a great example of that slow movement training when you train slow and then when you have to do the exercise, it happens really quick? I don't know. What is that? What's that style of training? What's that all about? Let's have a sip of water, everybody. Oh my gosh, I'm so fired up from the workout. Who else is fired up from the workout? Tempo. Karen is right about the tempo. We got Coach Emily on here. Ben's right about the tempo. What does Alicia teach us? Remember, everybody, martial arts. And who's ever seen people who do martial arts when they're practicing? A lot of times they're moving very slowly, but they're not going to move slowly like that in a fight. Well, what are they doing? Well, remember, we're teaching our body to work together, and that can be done better when we're moving slow as opposed to trying to hurry and move real fast. If you're in the middle of the action, sometimes it can be tough to make that body plan. Pacing ourselves, I like that. That's a great comment. Having that pace, it's how we finished that race the other day, which I thought was just excellent. We had the race for autism that was going on. Nick's going training mode. I like that. Training mode. I like thinking about that. I'm going into training mode. Very cool. Very cool. Let's go ahead and do let's do a breath hold. Let's have another sip of water. And then we'll go breath hold. We'll do a short breath hold. And then maybe what we can do after that is bring up maybe one team leader, and then we can bring up Coach Emily. What do you think about that, Ben? We got time for that? All right. And remember, if you're a team leader and you don't get a chance to lead today, that's why we got Wednesday and Friday.
Yes, we have time for that.
Awesome. All right, we'll do a quick breath hold. Let's just go 10 seconds. 10-second breath hold. We're going to breathe in and out, but let's do something a little different. Let's go ahead and breathe out the third breath and then hold our breath after the exhale. What? Yeah, let's try it. It's 10 seconds. Let's try it out. We're going to breathe in, breathe out. Breathe out the third breath, and then don't inhale for 10 seconds. You're going to work with the oxygen that's still in your body. You will have oxygen in your body. Here we go. We're going to breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out and hold. Exhale, breathe in, breathe out, whatever you feel like doing. You probably felt like exhaling. Wasn't that strange? Pretty neat, huh? You exhaled out. You breathed out the air that you had in your body, and then you didn't breathe any air back in, but yet you were able to maintain your focus and to hold your breath and to keep yourself from feeling that urge to bring in more oxygen. And what that's going to help you do is work with the oxygen that is inside your body already, because even when you breathe out, you're not getting rid of all of it. And so you're going to help to train your body to be friends with that oxygen. And then when you're holding your breath like that and the carbon dioxide is building up, what happens when you have that chance to breathe in? What did you feel like doing? You actually kind of breathed out a little bit, right? You breathed out some of that carbon dioxide. Yeah, I'm checking for the cats down here. Let's go ahead and check in. I got something in my eye. So let's go ahead and bring up a, let's see, what time do we have? Yeah, let's do a quick leadership. Who can do the quickest leadership? Or should we hold off on leadership until Wednesday? What do you think?
I was going to bring Coach Emily up first.
Let's go ahead and do that. Let's bring up Coach Emily and have her, because she's only able to join us on Mondays. It's kind of like our meditation Monday. And then if you're a team leader, go ahead and save those ideas, and we'll see maybe later today or on Wednesday. Hey, Coach Emily, how are you?
Hi, everybody. I'm doing well. It's a rainy day here in Florida, so I'm feeling a little kind of calm and relaxed, a little sleepy. So if that works for everybody, I'm going to do a couple of stretches, and then I was thinking we could do a little self-massage and a little meditation. So really kind of relax ourselves a little bit more and kind of practice some of the meditations and relaxation you can find on the app. So to get started, just sit comfortably in your chair. If you're standing, just kind of take a restful stand by noticing your feet on the ground. So as you notice your feet, and even if you can't really feel your feet, just think about your feet, just relaxing and settling in. And when you ground through your feet, when you relax your feet, you really are just connecting into your body in this moment. And then from there, take your attention from your feet and move it into your belly and in your ribs. And start to pay attention to your body as you breathe. So pay attention to the parts of your body that expand on an inhale. And notice the parts of your body that settle and relax on an exhale. Breathing in and breathing out, just paying attention to your breath. And now I invite you to pay attention to the sound of your breath. Maybe you can hear your breath on the back of your throat, or you can hear your breath kind of in your inner ear. You just hear the sound of your breath. And from there, let's pay attention to the texture, maybe the temperature of our breath as it enters into our nose and our mouth. Paying attention to our breath. Nice. And before we do a little guided relaxation, let's do a couple of stretches or movements together. So resting the palms of your hands on top of your thighs, let's do a few seated cat-cow. So inhale, bring your chest forward, opening up through your neck. And then exhale, round, tuck your chin in and come back into your seated cat. Inhale moves you forward. Exhale brings you back. Let's do 3 of those on our own. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Inhaling with our breath forward, exhale back. 2 more, inhaling and exhaling. Last one, inhale brings you forward, exhale rounds you back. Inhale, come back through the center. Take a big breath in, gulp your air in. Exhale, sigh, let your breath go. And then from there, let's do a few seated spinal circles. Inhaling forward, nice job. Exhaling back. Letting your breath guide your movement, like your breath is your soundtrack for your yoga. Inhale forward, exhale back. We're going to do 3 more in this direction before we change the direction of our circles. 2 and and 3. Now changing the direction. So just inhaling forward and exhaling back as you switch the direction of your circles. Nice job, everybody. Breathing, breathing, breathing. All right, 2 more in this direction before we meet back up in the middle. 2 and 1. Return to the center. Take a big breath in, gulp in your air. Exhale, sigh, let that breath go. And let's take it into some shoulder shovels. Take a nice deep inhale through the center. And as you exhale, drop one shoulder, drop your neck, drop your head. Inhale, peel it back. Exhale, other shoulder, neck, and head. Inhale, center. Exhale, shoulder, neck, and head. Inhale, center. Exhale, shoulder, neck, and head. One more each side. Inhaling through the center. Exhale, shoulder, neck, and head. Last time, other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, shoulder, neck, and head. Come back through the center. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. And before we prepare ourselves for a little deep relaxation, I'm going to invite you to squeeze one knee in towards your chest. And as you exhale, kick that leg out in front of you and circle your ankle. So circling your ankle in one direction as you breathe, and then circle that ankle in the opposite direction. Yes, we're getting a great example. You can even add your hands into it, but that's kind of what we're doing with our one ankle. Now point and flex your foot. Maybe spread and squeeze your toes and your hands. Bonus, we're doing 2 parts of our bodies here. And then from there, take another inhale as you squeeze that knee in towards your chest. Exhale, place that leg back down. And let's do the same thing on the other side. On an inhale, bring your other knee up, squeeze it in. Exhale, kick it out. And circle your ankle. And if you'd like, you can add your wrist. So we're doing the same thing with our one ankle, circling in one direction. And then circle in the opposite direction as you breathe, pointing and flexing your foot, spreading and squeezing your toes. On your next inhale, bend that knee, give it a squeeze in towards your chest. And exhale, place your foot back onto the floor. So both feet are resting on the ground if you can comfortably do that. And now I invite you to close your eyes and just connect to your breath. So pay attention, notice your breath. You're not trying to change or force your breath, but just noticing your natural breath in and out. Now let's use our imagination to think about each part of our body relaxing. So continuing with your deep inhales and exhales. I want you to turn your attention down into your toes, maybe wiggle your toes, and then let your toes just relax. And in your head, tell your feet to relax. Relax, feet. Continuing with your deep breath, really notice and feel as your feet relax into the earth. Almost imagine, use your imagination to pretend like your feet, your toes, and your feet can just kind of melt, almost like chocolate in the sunshine, from your ankles into the ground. Breathing in and breathing out. Move your attention from your feet up into your legs. Take a second to notice your legs resting on your chair. And as you breathe in and breathe out, just tell your legs to relax. Relax, legs. As you tell your legs to relax, feel as if the backs of your legs could melt into your chair. As you continue with your deep breathing, just use your imagination to feel the bones of your legs extra heavy relaxing into your chair. Breathing deeply in and breathing out. Letting your lower body feel extra heavy, just relaxing into your chair. Move your attention into your hips. Take a deep breath in. Breathe in so much like you could imagine you could breathe all the way down into your hips, into your pelvis. As you breathe out, just tell your hips to relax. Relax hips. As you tell your hips to relax, imagine like you could feel your tailbone, or imagine you had like a tail from your tailbone and it was just relaxing and rooting into your chair. Breathing in and breathing out. Letting your legs and your hips and your lower body just rest heavy in your chair. Continuing with that deep inhale and exhale. Move your attention from your hips into your belly. Maybe take a nice deep breath into your belly. And as you exhale, tell your belly to relax. Relax, belly. As you tell your belly to relax, just imagine like your organs, all the biology, all the behind the scenes activity can kind of slow down. And as you continue with that deep breath, feel as if your lower back is pushing more into your chair. Breathing in and breathing out. Move your attention from your belly into your ribs. Take a deep breath into your ribs, into your lungs. And as you exhale, tell your ribs to relax. Relax ribs. As you tell your ribs to relax, feel your middle back pushing more into your chair. Breathing in and breathing out. Move your attention up into your chest. Taking a nice deep breath in, maybe breathing in so much you feel your chest puff up. And as you exhale, just tell your chest to relax. Relax chest. As you tell your chest to relax, can you let your shoulders relax more down your back into your chair? Breathing deeply in and out. Move your attention down your arms. Continuing with your nice deep breathing. As you exhale, tell your arms to relax. Relax arms. As you tell your arms to relax, imagine like you can feel your arms just kind of hanging by your side. Letting your shoulders, elbows, wrists, and hands all relax. Breathing in and breathing out. Almost imagine like you could feel your thumbs, pointer fingers, middle fingers, ring fingers, and pinkies all relax, like your fingers are just dripping off your hands. Breathing in and breathing out. Move your attention up your arms into your neck. As you breathe in and breathe out, just tell your neck to relax. Relax neck. As you tell your neck to relax, imagine like there's a pillow behind your head and you're just letting the back of your neck relax. Breathing in and breathing out. Move your attention up into your head. As you breathe in and breathe out, tell your head to relax. Relax head. As you tell your head to relax, imagine like you could feel the heaviness of your brain resting into the back of your skull. Big breath in, big breath out. Now take all of your attention to your face. As you breathe in and breathe out, tell your face to relax. Relax face. As you tell your face to relax, let your jaw soften. Maybe let your teeth separate and your tongue just rest heavy in the bottom of your mouth. Breathing in and breathing out. Imagine like your ears are melting towards your shoulders. Breathing in and breathing out. Allow your nose to sink back into your head. Almost pretend like your nose is melting into your face. Big breath in and a big breath out. Now take your attention to your eyes. And just let your eyes roll back into your head. Breathing in and breathing out. Finally, take your attention to the space between your eyebrows. Pretend like you have a mouth between your eyebrows. And take a deep breath into that space. And as you exhale, feel your whole body relaxed. Try that 2 more times. Breathe into the space right between your eyebrows. As you exhale, feel your body relax. Last time, breathe into that space right between your eyebrows. And as you exhale, let everything go and feel relaxed. In this relaxed state, just notice as your breath moves through your body. Breathing in and breathing out. And for fun today, I'm going to repeat our breathing mantra with our eyes closed. So I really want you to think about the words of our closing statement and our opening statement and really feel into these powerful words. So with your eyes closed and maybe in your own head, repeat to yourself, breathe in the good, breathe out the bad, breathe in the happy, really feel into that happy, breathe out the sad, let it go. Breathe in your best, feel your best, breathe in your best. Breathe out your worst. Breathe in your power, feel your strength. So you can reach your goals first. Exhale, let it go. When you're ready, begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes and slowly open your eyes, returning back to this session together. And just noticing how you feel.
I feel like I was frozen. That was neat, everybody. I was feeling all the area, even right here, and feeling the weight of my brain. I got a lot of weight up in there.
Yeah.
That was great.
Awesome. Yeah. And the one thing to add there, when we do yoga or even when we do exercises, even if we have different physical limitations, maybe we can't really get into the pose, but how powerful our thinking can be in our imagination to just even imagine how it feels. And even, when you're having a hard day or whatever the case may be, and you might not feel happy, you might not feel like your best, but just kind of connecting with what would that feel like? What if I just felt a little bit better? How does that feel? So our imagination and our thinking are so powerful. So thank you for letting me share that.
Nice. That was great. And look, some of us, I feel like I needed it too. I got some relaxation through my body, and I thought that was great. And right on time, everybody. It is right at the end of our workout for today. So remember, if you were a team leader, we're going to have leadership on Wednesday and Friday for those workouts. So make sure to have your plans together. I know Byron, he's going to be doing a triple combo. So that's going to have body weight, the stick, and the weights. We're going to have Nick. We're going to get caught up on Nick from his strength test before. We're going to see how he's doing and see what he's working on for strength. And of course, we're going to get checked in with Bernie, and we're going to get our consistency down with Bernie's combos. And again, with the stick and the weight. So make sure to get on the app. If you want to get on there, you can send me a message. We got a new workout from Nick that was on the app, and Coach Emily. Remember the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 process, the meditation for the senses, that's on the app now. And there's going to be more of her exercises, more yoga and more breath work coming your way this week too. So be checking out on the app for that. And again, everybody, we'll see you on Wednesday for that workout. Again, like and subscribe on YouTube. Great job, everybody. Coach Emily, she did a great job with the breathing model. I like that with my eyes closed. That was so much fun. Great job again to Ben. Let's give Ben and Carrie a round of applause. Let's give Coach Emily a good round of applause. You can go all the way around if you want to do the round of applause. Nice job, everybody. Byron.